What's up guys, my name is Fran and welcome back to the channel, and this is the Elgato Camlink 4K. The Elgato Camlink 4K is the second generation in the Camlink lineup of products, and it's very similar to the first generation. In fact, it shares the exact same design language. If you had them side by side, you wouldn't be able to tell the difference because there's no marking that one is different from the other. There's no 4K or anything like that. The only 4K you actually see is here on the actual box. Now, just like the first generation Elgato Camlink, the 4K version is capable of capturing up to a resolution of 1080p at a frame rate of up to 60 frames per second. Now, with the actual 4K model, you are in fact capable of capturing up to a 4K resolution at up to 30 frames per second. And aside from that, it's exactly the same as the previous generation. Man, that was a short video. So for my viewers who might be new to the Elgato Camlink series, what exactly is this device? Well, it kind of says it in the name. Its intended purpose is to pretty much turn any DSLR or mirrorless camera into a high-end webcam. The Elgato Camlink is a USB capture device. It's very similar to some of Elgato's other products, such as the HD60 Pro and the HD60S, except those devices have a pass-through while this one does not, because its intended purpose is only to have input, which would be for your camera. But in fact, one really great thing about the Elgato Camlink is that there aren't any restrictions to the HDMI input signal that you could in fact have hooked up to the Camlink. So theoretically, you could use this to actually capture a game stream as well. As far as software goes, the Elgato Camlink is still compatible with the Game Capture HD software. Now, if you want to capture 4K footage, you're going to need to use a different piece of software that is Game Capture 4K. Now, the Camlink is still compatible with OBS, so if that's what you're used to, it works with that too. In regards to latency, the Camlink performed extremely well, especially when using it for its intended purposes paired up with a digital camera. However, when using it for unintended purposes, such as attempting to stream directly off of it without an HDMI pass-through, the latency was low enough to make games playable. However, I really wouldn't play any online competitive or possibly any high-action games using this method. And when it came to drop frames, I saw a significant amount of frames being dropped for anything over 30 frames per second. So like I mentioned earlier, Elgato does make other USB capture devices that do have HDMI in as well as HDMI out. So who exactly is the intended targeted audience for the Elgato Camlink? In my opinion, the Elgato Camlink is targeted towards a small audience. The first member in the audience is a current game streamer who might already have a PCI Express or USB HDMI pass-through capture device and wants to step up the quality of their streams by adding a high-quality webcam using something like a DSLR mirrorless camera or possibly a high-end mirrorless camera like this one here, and really step up the quality of their streams. The other intended audience, I feel like, is the content creator similar to myself who might be doing YouTube live streams or possibly some Twitch streams, and once again, they want to have something higher quality than their average webcam, so they want to step it up to using something like a mirrorless camera or possibly a DSLR camera. Now, as far as their untargeted audience, I think this could work really well for the game streamer on a budget. So it is possible if you do have maybe two HDMI outputs coming from your PC or possibly an HDMI splitter hooked up to your PS4 to actually use this as a game streaming device. But I do think at its $129.99 price tag, the Elgato Camlink is of great value if you are just looking to step up your live streams like I am, or possibly you're looking for a really cheap video game capture device that's also capable of doing both of those things, and I definitely would highly recommend it to anyone who's in the market for a video capture device. That is it for my review of the Elgato Camlink 4K. If you're interested in this device, I'll leave a link to it down in the video description below if you want to go ahead and check it out or possibly even pick it up. If you guys have any questions about the Elgato Camlink or anything technical at all, do me a favor, leave them down in the comment section below. Also, while you guys are down there, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome technology content. Once again, guys, my name is Fran. Thanks for checking this video out, and I'll see you guys in my next one.